Hi you guys. So you made it to our actual weeks in person. So before we get started, I just want to show you my friends here. So I think you met Henny on our first presentation. This one's Brownie. You can hear them talking. You go squeak, 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 squeak. So they're really nice for stress relief. But I'm going to put them down so they can run around. But I thought I'd introduce them to you. So find what will help you release your stress. So that's the whole point of that. So this week will be your first day in the classroom, and I know that can be really stressful. So just to give you an idea, every time I start a new class, and I've been teaching at Channel Islands for about, what has it been, 7 years now? And I taught at UC Irvine for like 4 years. So I've had teaching experience. But every time I walk into a new classroom with a new set of kids, or new set of students, I feel my heart going boom, 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 boom. I feel so nervous. So I just want to reassure you that that's normal and not to feel bad about that. And just to find a way to relax yourself, to calm a little bit, if it's to grab your pets and give them some love, to watch an inspirational movie or a song you like, whatever you need to do. But one thing to keep in mind is these kids are 7 years old, maybe 8, and you will seem so impressive to them. Think of it like you're the professor, right? Sometimes the students get intimidated by the professors, right? So you are actually in many ways intimidating and impressive. And the students are excited. Probably a lot of them are jumping up and down with joy that they're going to have a guest bring really cool activities into the classroom. So you will have that unique role that, you are someone who's an elder, who's experienced, a scientist from the university, but you're also fun. So for the kids, it's a win-win. They don't see anything like they won't see the mistakes or the errors. They'll just see somebody there that's really cool. And the same thing with the teachers. So the teachers are there to support you. They know it's your first time in the classroom. They know what it's like. They remember what it was like to be a student teacher, to be their first time in the classroom. So they're there to support you, to be welcoming and warm so you don't feel out of place. And so I'm hoping that you'll go in with the mindset that you're wanted, desperately wanted to be there. And everyone there wants this to be a successful experience. So if you need help, just turn to the teacher and say, "Oh, can you help me pass this out?" Or how would you answer that question? And just to warn you, the kids are going to ask you questions you will not know the answer to. I have been even to the kindergarten classroom I volunteered at. The kids have a way of asking really deep, like thinking questions. They'll ask questions and I'm like, oh, I don't know the answer to that. Because they're just so they ask like the fundamental laws of nature type questions that we don't know all the answers to. And it's okay to say, that's a really good question. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look that up. Nothing wrong with saying that. And, you can always give an educated guess. You say, well, I'm not quite sure, but this would be my guess. Don't feel upset when you don't know. And let me tell you why I'm telling you this. When I teach, one of my biggest fears, in the beginning, my first few years of teaching, one of my biggest fears was having students ask questions I didn't know the answer to. Like I lived in terror in the class about that. Every time students would ask a question, I'm like, please let me know the answer. I grew out of that, but it took me years, not like a day. It took me years to grow out of that fear. Now when students ask me questions and I don't know the answer, I feel comfortable telling them that. But in the beginning, I felt really nervous about that. And I'm just trying to reassure you, it's okay. No one expects you to know everything. And even if you don't know half the questions the kids ask you, they'll still think you're the coolest thing and that you still think you know everything and that you're a scientist. So I hope that helps you with reassurance. Okay, so this week, to go over really quick, you will just review your day one materials. You're going to pick up classroom materials. And then I have a bunch of pages in the module to get you oriented to the classroom, to the teacher, to the school, like just to get you warmed up so you're not jumping into a place you've never seen. So hopefully kind of gives you an idea of what the place looks like and what to expect. And then you're going to post a quick discussion about, are you ready? What would you like to know? Or any questions you have for me? And any advice you could give to your peers about presenting or teaching someone something from your past experience. So I gave you my examples, fearing not knowing everything and that anxiety of starting a new class. Those are my two pieces of advice. So think about what advice you can offer your peers. Um, and then all of you should have a coffee card. I gave everyone coffee because to me, I love coffee and I wanted to give you support on your first day. So that's just a gift from me to you. Get a coffee, tea, just something to help you out on that first day. And that's just from me to you. And then after that, the second assignment is just to show up to the classroom. So you just have to be in the classroom and you get credit for it. And then the third day is you come back, or the third assignment is you come back and just post what went well, what didn't go well, and any advice you can give me, for the future on in this class, what we could do better. And that's it. So now it's kind of like downhill. Now it's just executing what you've learned and just reviewing and posting how it went. So I hope that helps. Please let me know if you have questions. I'm here for you. You all have my phone number. It's in that Google Doc. So you can always call me too last minute if you're like panicking and you need me. Call me. It's okay. I'm here for you. Same thing in the classroom. And if things don't go well, like things start falling apart, it's okay to be creative. It's okay to say, okay, we're just going to skip this part, or we're going to do this instead. Like, it's okay if you finish early, if you go a little bit over. Like, it's not, don't think this is an exam, right? You're just going in there to have an experience, to give the kids an experience. It doesn't need to be perfect. Nobody is expecting this to be perfect. It's just, you're just introducing science to the kids and getting them to identify themselves as capable of doing science, which is half the battle. Okay? All right, well, good luck, you guys. And I know you are all going to do great. I've seen your practice presentations. I know you have prepared, and you guys have a way of explaining the material in a very age-appropriate way. So you guys are going to rock this, okay?